Joining us today in our segment looking back at the legends of the XXXX GOLD Bulls who won that historic 1995 Sheffield Shield final is the man who played such a leading part in Stuart Law. Stuart, welcome to Bulls TV. What are your lasting memories of that 95 Shield final and everything involved with it?
Well, I can tell you a lot of it isn't a memory, it's a blurred memory, but the one thing that really sticks in my mind was we're in Mount Isa. Well, I think it was Mount Isa, I can't quite remember, but Carl Rackham was talking to this old cowboy who stood there, told Carl a story. Carl gathered us round and he got the old cow cocky to tell us the story again. He travelled 14 hours by horseback to get to a train station. He travelled by train from Alice Springs to Mount Isa, and from Mount Isa caught a bus into wherever we were. It might have been, I forget the actual place it was, but somewhere in Western Queensland. And he stood there for 10 minutes, he shook everyone's hand, he touched the Sheffield Shield, he turned around and said, "I can die a happy man, this has made my day." You know, and then he said, "What do you got to do now?" He said, "Well, I've got to get the bus back to Mount Isa, or I've got to get the train to Alice Springs, and I've got to ride my horse back to my station." He said he travelled 64 hours to be with us for 10 minutes. That's what it meant to some Queenslanders.
That must have made you feel pretty special too.
Oh mate, I tell you, I'm welling up now telling the story. I can still see his face. You know, and he was on his last legs, he reckons. He was about 75 or 80, and to do that at that age just shows you how tough and how much it meant to Queensland. And at the time we probably didn't realise what it meant to Queensland, but that really made it hit home.
It's been nearly 15 years. Do you still have people walking up to you in the street wanting to talk about that day and that shield?
Yeah, I mean, everywhere you go. Yeah, it's not just here in Australia either. It's well, definitely not in Queensland. It's all over the world. You know, people come up and they say, "Yeah, I remember what you did for Queensland cricket." You know, cricket fans from all over the world know what's going on. So, mate, it meant a lot to the guys who played in that game. It meant a hell of a lot to us. It'll be a memory, a long-lasting memory that we can take to the grave with us as well. And we're very proud of what we achieved.
Stuart Law, thank you very much for sharing your memories with us.
Thanks, mate.